it's your girl, LA the Life Toya, and you are at my podcast. And I have a dope guest with me today, and I'm going to allow her to introduce herself. Now, she's already viral, but just in case y'all don't know, go ahead and tell them who you are.
Hey y'all, I am Stella Dinero. I'm from Chicago, and I've been here in Atlanta for a little over, I would say almost 2 years.
Almost two. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's start with Chicago. What side you from?
I'm from the southeast side.
Okay, from the southeast side. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I got people over there too. You know about Harvey? Harvey.
Yeah, I know about
every part
of Chicago. I am a real Chicago baby.
Okay.
I am a project baby. I know from the north side on up. I know been everywhere. I know my city.
I know that's right.
and the outer cities,
Yeah.
like surrounding my city. So yeah, I've been everywhere.
Okay. So how was middle school for you when you were
Middle school?
Mm-hmm.
I went to Amos Alonzo Stag. A lot of people from the city would know that that's on 73rd and May. That's in the
Okay.
Yeah, so we had the biggest track field. So, but middle school for me was alright.
It was me.
It wasn't. Yeah, it was alright. It wasn't the best,
Okay.
but it did what it was.
Now, how was your upbringing? Was you in a single parent home or your mom and dad only child?
Nah, my mom died when I was 2. I was after her 7th child. She got shot in the head.
I'm sorry. Oh my God.
My mom got
I
shot.
just want to say, this girl, you be shocking me. So pretty.
Thank you.
But then when we sat down the first time that I got a little bit of an interview, I was not expecting. I was just like, what? And you still with her? You came in, snapped, dancing, energy, doing your thing, and I love it. And I'm inspired by that because I have trauma too, where I've lost loved ones by gun violence. So when I was like, this young girl, and she's still popping. I love it. But I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
I had to go through it all these years, so I had to go through a lot of, it was a lot of stuff that happened where I had to learn how to, accept things for what it is. I mean, it's cool. I'm living, I'm doing what I need to do out here.
What age did you say that happened?
I was 2, going on 3.
To your mom?
Yeah, when she got killed.
So who
A couple family members. My aunt was one. My mom's dad in Texas. We was in Texas for a little bit.
Okay.
And then my dad, when things went left, my dad had to get us. And then I was pretty much going from home to home a lot of my time. No.
Okay.
Well. Some of my other siblings were, but I wasn't. My dad was like taking us. But I pretty much grew up early. I grew up early at about 13, 14, I started hustling.
Okay.
I started hustling because at that point, I knew I had to take care of myself.
Right.
I had to take care of myself. Like.
So were you on your own at 14, or you
at 14? I was still living with my dad, but like towards the end of almost going into 15, I ended up leaving. I was a runaway.
Okay.
I had to.
Right.
Certain stuff happens where you just have to,
Yeah, go out on your own.
And it wasn't, but I'm gonna say this, I'm fine. It wasn't that I was trying to be grown. It was never a point where I was trying to be grown. I wanted to enjoy my teenage years as being a teenager. But it was more so of what was going on
in the house.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I just couldn't focus, on school and stuff like that. So
So did you get to go to high school or?
yeah, I ended up. What happened? We ended up. What happened? It's a blur. Hold on.
It's okay. Are you okay talking about it?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
fine.
make sure.
It's
Okay.
fine. I gotta talk about it eventually, anyways. But I gotta tell my story anyways. But when it came to high school, I did have to drop out. I actually I was a DNF student when I was staying with my dad.
Okay.
I was a DNF.
Oh, I thought you said, okay.
Because I missed so many school days.
Yeah.
Like, school wasn't important.
So they kicked you out? Or they tried to send you to alternative school?
We ended up getting kicked out because we missed too many days. We missed too many days in school, and when I turned about 17, I put myself back in school because I wanted to graduate and get a high school diploma before it was too late.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be in school at a big age trying to get my high school diploma. But I was determined when I put myself back in school, and I became an honor roll student. I never missed any day. When I was 17, I put myself back in school. I made sure I was at school every day, no matter what I was going through in life. And I was at school. I got perfect attendance awards, honor roll awards. I got so many awards that I thought that I never could get.
That is good.
When I put myself, when I do something, and I say this is what I want to do,
you do it.
I do it to my full potential. So. Yes, I ended up graduating.
Good.
Out of all, like, I broke a generational curse.
Right, with the family. That's amazing.
I ended up graduating. I went to prom. I did all of that and was able to still work my jobs, hustle, and take care of myself.
Right. Okay. See, I love it. Did you go to college or?
I did a little bit of cosmetology college.
Okay, cool.
I didn't finish.
Okay.
I didn't finish because I said this is not what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing hair. That was my first hustle. Doing hair. I was doing a little bitty micro braids.
Okay.
Yes, and I had clients and I was getting money.
Okay.
That was my first hustle, doing hair.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Mine too, and babysitting kids.
I was in there doing them. All my cousins, their mama would call. I would go do their hair, and I would start getting money.
Wow, that's what's up. That's dope. I love it. So after that, how was life like? Did you have any kids?
No, I don't have any biological kids.
Okay.
Now, my son that I have now is from my previous relationship.
Okay.
We was together for about 4 years, and he was 4 when we separated.
Oh.
But I stayed in his life. I'm still here. He's 11 now.
Okay.
And so it's been 11 years. But he calls me mommy. To be honest, I don't know if he knows
that you're not
the story. If he knows that I'm not his biological mom yet. I'm not sure. We haven't had that talk yet. But eventually it'll come probably before his 12th birthday.
Yeah.
But that's my only child.
Okay. Yeah, because I seen a viral video of y'all together, which that was dope and creative. Real dope.
Yeah, I'm sorry. He still lives in Chicago with his biological dad.
Okay.
Now his dad does have custody of him. We're cool. And so he comes to Atlanta and visits and for holidays and vacations all of the time.
That is good.
Yeah,
That's outstanding that you still do that, because most people do like, oh, that ain't my
that's
child.
because I've been in his life since he was a
baby.
newborn.
Yeah. So that's your son. Yeah. I'm very firm on adoption and taking care of kids. It's not because I had to do it for my siblings.
Yeah.
And sometimes like when you have family, they don't understand adoption. So they still be like, well, they're a real mom, and I'm like, I am their real mom. What are you talking about? But yeah, I love that. I love that for you.
And
him.
Kendall brings him.
Yeah.
When it comes to him.
I know that's
because I take care. I do a good job at, when it comes to keeping him up and everything and all of that, whatever he needs, I'm providing. So
that's good. That's what's up. So when did life change? What made you move to Atlanta?
Start getting too much money.
Okay. Oh no, I'm sorry. We need to go back a little bit because you had something that happened. That was tragic.
I was here.
Oh, you was in Atlanta.
I was here, but I was going back home to visit when that happened.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about that.
Last year.
Okay.
So when I got shot, I was actually going to Chicago to do makeup.
Okay.
I was going out there to do makeup.
I didn't know you did makeup because you came and did mine.
I've been a makeup artist for, it's about to be 7 years
Okay.
in February.
That's dope.
This February that just passed.
Okay.
7 years. I've been doing makeup back home for about what 5 years.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I've been a makeup artist for that long, but I had to go do makeup. I was going for a day trip.
Mm-hmm.
And I did makeup. I did all my sister's makeup and friends or whatever. And I was tired after that. Normally when I do a lot of makeup in one day, I don't want to do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how it is. Even on the holidays, when it's New Year's and all that, and I'm normally booked up and whatever, I don't want to do nothing. So I was going back to my room, but my sisters ended up like, come to our cousin party, come to the cousin party. And I was like, I was really stalling and procrastinating because something in me was just telling me
not to go.
I was tired and I was just exhausted. I just wanted to lay down. I didn't even want to go. I had to fight I had to get the energy to do my own makeup and get ready.
Right.
Because I don't go outside without looking. So yeah, I was tired, but I was in my room. They kept calling, but I got this special thing that happens when something bad is gonna happen,
mm-hmm.
and it happened
mm-hmm.
to me.
Yeah,
it happened, and I ignored it,
mm-hmm.
and I normally ignore it, and when I ignore it,
something bad happened.
Whatever happens just happened. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that happened. I ignored it, and because my sister I'm only here for a day. They want to be. I'm like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
My sisters want me to come outside, go to my cousin's party. I said, okay, so I got up. I was probably I came at about 12.
Okay.
I got there at about 12, and we was having fun. We was live. Everything was lit. I would say probably an hour or two in. We was outside. Me, my sisters, my cousin. We was outside at the venue, and we was just talking, and they was smoking. You can't smoke in the venue. This was in Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this was in
Indiana,
Indiana,
right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This was in Indiana, and then so after that, somebody came out and said, "Y'all gotta go back in." So I was on my way back in. I went back in.
Mm-hmm. 2
seconds as I walked in the door, gunshots everywhere.
Oh my God.
Gunshots. So it was outside.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the door at this time. The door closed and everything. My sisters and them my sister, cousin, and my cousin, best friend was still outside, about to make their way in. Gunshots. Somebody walked up, started shooting. Blah, blah, blah.
So you was an innocent bystander in the crossfire.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, that is crazy.
Yep. But the people who seen what happened said that they seen them try to shoot me.
Oh, they was trying to shoot you.
I still
Maybe
don't
they
know, but the people that
identified you as somebody else.
People, I don't know. He was live. My cousin was live. Somebody was live.
Mm-hmm.
People was live in the party, and they know who his cousin is. My brother had just died.
Okay.
Was it that same year? In July. He had just died.
And this happened to you when?
In September. So that's why a lot of people thought, yeah, I'm an artist. I'm a music artist. So I made a record. And people thought, that's why I never really told people, like when that happened, I never really told people I got shot.
Right.
The people that knew is the people who was at the party, and they told, it was word of mouth.
Right.
But I never really put it out there until sometimes this year.
Okay.
But yeah, so yeah, that's one. And his best friend, my cousin's best friend, died on the scene. I got hit in the inside. I was the only one. I got hit. It was a lot. It hit you in your stomach? It hit me in my butt.
It didn't come out your stomach?
No. It hit me in my butt. I started crawling on the floor. Like I was in the army.
Yeah.
I was
survival mode kicked in.
Yeah. I got hit. I had blood gushing out. Everybody was like, oh my God, stars hit. And everybody that was inside was trying to help me. It was a lot going on. It was so much. Everybody like couldn't believe I got hit. It was so many people. I was the only one out of all of us that got shot that night. I was the only one that was awake and able to see everything.
Did you feel any pain? Or did you go on complete shock?
Oh yeah. Nah, I was it was just like
something was burning?
Nah, it was like I don't know how to describe it.
Okay.
Nah, I don't really know how to describe it, but I just know all I felt was blood gushing out. Just crazy amounts of blood gushing out. Come to find out, when I got to the hospital, it hit my vaginal wall.
Oh my God.
And they had to cut my stomach off. So that is where the scar on down my stomach. People think it's a C-section thing.
And you ain't had no kids.
No.
And that's why people you can't judge it by
That's
its cover. I always say you don't know what nobody's been through.
I ignore.
And it takes a lot to be on social media because you're going to have people saying all type of crazy stuff.
That's right.
And you just
but they think I got kids. They think I got you could think that.
Whatever you want to think, But you know what your truth is.
Yeah, so I got shot. That's why I got this long scar down my stomach because they had to remove the bone.
Jesus. Well, God definitely had his favor over you. His hands was definitely on you. Because you were able to live and be able to tell your story. And then, sharing your story also helps other people as well. Mm-hmm. So you do have some religion background. What is that?
I believe in God.
So you don't have you don't say Christian or okay.
I believe in my Father.
Okay. Now, was you ever introduced when you was younger?
I was in church.
Okay.
Growing up, I was actually a choreographer in church. I was one of the dance instructors, one of the leaders in my church and everything. But some things happened. As I got older and started to see that they were the ones judging people the most.
Yeah. Ooh, my pastor talked about that today.
That's what made me just
right.
And so I started studying God.
On your own, your own personal relationship. Because the church would definitely hurt you, and everybody in church would be having their own sins. Not living right, but to be the first one to judge someone else and cast down.
So that's when I was like, I was looking a little sour. I was like, okay.
Right.
Then so let me just learn God.
Have your own relationship. Mm-hmm.
And so
he got his hands up, y'all know that, and you definitely favor.
I'm his baby.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yes. Dang, girl, that's
He
deep.
has another plan. He has more for me to do here.
Right.
Especially with me being born different from a lot of people, but we're not even gonna
go into that.
We're not going to go into that when the time is right for that. A lot of people are like, "Why are you trans?" No, because it's a lot of people born like that. So
right.
How are you gonna say
I think
that?
I know what you're talking about. But we're talking whenever you're ready. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean,
well, girl, I don't give. You still beautiful, okay? You still bad.
Thank you.
It still is not okay.
No, but it ain't. It's not even what nobody. It's not something a person could think about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not something like if without you knowing, you're just gonna be thinking all type of stuff. But it's gonna be something you least is like.
Yeah. So, okay. Got you. So what was the big move? You said you already was living in Atlanta when that happened, but before that, what made you move to Atlanta from Chicago?
I'm starting getting too much money. I was getting too much money. I thought about my Range Rover.
Okay.
Off the lot.
Damn.
And had my 2020 Range Rover Velar off the lot. And then I had my 2019 Lincoln. I took both of my cars, packed up and got up out of there.
I know, that's right.
Found me a nice crib in Atlanta. I said, you know what? Atlanta is where I need to be to do what I need to do. I'm in the arts field. I've been in the arts field since I was 14.
And this is the place for
acting, choreography, just being a bubbly person and all of that. Music, everything. I've been in the arts field forever. This is my life and I told myself, I'm not gonna waste a talent that God gave me.
Yes.
I'm not gonna waste these talents because I was doing a lot of stuff in Chicago.
Okay.
I was getting a lot of money.
I was that coin. Hey, I'm with you.
I'm a certified hustler. Certified. Anybody that knows me, they know. They watch the hustle. They watch me do the luxury baskets. They watch me do the they watch me do all types of stuff.
Okay.
They watch me, so they could tell. They know. The people that's been following me for quite some time, they know. Now that girl, when she was able to stand on business, she still going strong. A lot of people been waiting on me to fall, and I'm sorry to say that that's just not gonna happen.
I know that's right.
It's not gonna happen. Ain't happened yet. It's only getting better each day. I got too many talents. It's just not gonna happen. So I need y'all to just stop thinking that it's
those your motivators though. The ones that want you to fail.
I love them.
Yes, they keep you
I love
going.
them.
Make you keep on shining on them.
Yeah, I love them.
And what makes me sick though when people are like that, it's like, okay, if I'm shining, my shine ain't gonna take away from you. Like you can do the same thing I'm doing, or find your own lane. But back Midwest, it's a crap in a bucket. Even where I'm from. So
yeah, and you know what? You know what's crazy about the whole thing? I help so many people, and those people
be the main ones.
I look at those same people and be like, dang, you ain't supporting out of all people.
And the way you looked
out of all people.
Yeah.
And I see people make these statuses. You might as well support me now because I'm finna make it. I'm not saying all of that. Yeah. I'm not doing all that. You see where my support is coming from, what I'm doing.
Right.
My true supporters is strangers that I never met in life. And I hear that all the time. I didn't believe in the content thing, and I didn't believe in all of that until I started doing it.
And then you started seeing that see, people never get it. This is I went through this. People never get it until they get into it and they say, "Oh, well, dang, this really do work. You really can make money from this." But people will hate on you.
Yeah, and it's not for everybody. Everything is not for everybody. Just like when the COVID stuff was going on, everybody tried to do businesses.
Yeah, and it wasn't working.
And a lot of them people was just not business oriented.
Yeah,
horrible. Just because this person doing it, I want to do what this person doing. Everybody was following the what?
Yeah. Instead of being
and then, just right now, a job is nobody wants to work a job.
Ain't that crazy?
Because you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to work a job. Now you don't have a choice because
ain't nothing else going on for you to get no assistance. You ain't got no employment, none of that. None of that. So yeah.
So I love. When it comes to 9 to 5, I have not been in a 9 to 5 in about 6 years.
Okay.
6 years. I started off as a certified hustler because I couldn't get a job at the age I was at. At that young age, I was born with it.
Right.
It's in me. It ain't on me.
Right.
It's in me to get some money.
Right.
It's in me. But I started off as that. Had to go into a 9 to 5. I was only in a 9 to 5. I was started off at McDonald's. Went to a higher burger restaurant, Shake Shack. I was in school and making money through them. And then Walmart, and then security. Security was my last 9 to 5, and that's what. When I was a security officer, I was able to make my money with them, work so many hours. I don't have kids, so I could be at the job, saving up money, doing giveaways. I've always done giveaways. They will tell you out of my 9 to 5 checks. I was giving away $500, $1,000, $1,500, whatever. I was doing all type of giveaways, just to help families out for Thanksgiving and back to school events. So that's how a lot of people know who I am too, from those.
So you gave back to the community.
Out of my 9 to 5 checks. Right. And let me say this. I have to pay market rent. I'm paying market rent, bills, and and everything, and still able to give. And a lot of my blessings do come from the stuff that I've done for people. I've done for so many people, helped so many people before anything like that's just been, it's always been in my heart to help people, and you know what's gonna come when once I make it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because one thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna help. Because some people need help.
They do. They do.
Need help.
It's always okay to reach
I
out
don't
to
have
somebody.
nothing bad to say about anybody that's struggling, anybody that's got low income section, whatever it is. At the end of the day, those people need help too.
Yes.
Everybody needs help.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the goal. Once I make it to the level I need to be at, it's gonna be crazy.
I know that's right. I love it. All right, well, I definitely appreciate you coming through. You know, you showed up, okay? I just feel like when I met you told me, I'm like, dang, she dope. I definitely gotta get her on this podcast. But what could you, what message could you give somebody? Your story, somebody gonna be able to relate to your story, somebody that's probably going through what you've been through. What could you give them to help them in life to encourage them?
If you didn't get nothing from what I just said, I didn't name nobody that helped me but God.
Amen.
So, moral of this story, don't depend on nobody. Don't depend on nobody. Believe in yourself. You gotta believe in yourself, because if you don't,
ain't nobody else coming.
you gotta believe in yourself. Don't depend on people. I'm independent. I've been depending on myself. I never. That's the message.
Okay.
Don't depend on people. Do what you need to do and believe in yourself.
Amen. All right, y'all heard it here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The social media. What is your
okay? And if God give you another chance at life, you turn up.
Okay.
Turn up. Turn up.
Yeah.
What you think I'm doing? God gave me another chance. Oh, I'm a walking proof, living proof. I'm a living proof right now. Everything is everything right now. You can follow me at Stella_Dinero on Instagram. It's Star Redmond on Facebook, but you can still type in Stella Dinero. I'm gonna pop up. Stella Dinero.
Stella Dinero. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with her and comment. Make sure y'all follow her too. Thank you.
Hey. Thank you.